I still got a ways to go.
Thank you. But yeah, Zillia 2 was, I don't remember, I know they switched out Lilium Orbs for Allium Orbs or something. I don't remember how Allium Orbs worked, but they did not work the way Lilium Orbs did, which was a major letdown, because Lilium Orbs were like, an amazing, I don't want to say like perfect, again, because I always hazard to say perfect, but they were an amazingly good level up system, and then they changed it out for whatever Allium Orbs did, I don't even remember. But that was a major letdown. They added the weapon triangle thing that I thought was lame and unnecessary, and really, like, it stopped you from playing as Gaius and, well, I say stopped, I still mostly played as Gaius and Jude throughout the game. It just became more frustrating. But they tried to make it be like where like, hey, you shouldn't play as any character other than Luger because he's the only one that has all 3 weapon types, which was super lame. I have 9 HP because I'm a gamer.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not
Nailed
brave.
it.
I just do what I have to.
But that was super lame, and I hated that. And, the story in Zillia 2 was just not as good as Zillia 1, nor were the villains. Nor were the new characters. Luger and L were... Luger was just like he existed. Who cared? He was a silent protagonist. He barely had any character to him at all. And then L was a bratty kid a lot of the times. I also really didn't like what they did with the parallel universe Mila thing. The parallel universe idea in general was really cool, but like all of having so much of the game be with a parallel Mila that wasn't really Mila for so long, I didn't like very much. I was like, come on, dude, give me the real Mila, the protagonist that I loved from the first Zillia. Why am I dealing with this faker instead?
Out of our way.
There were a lot of things wrong with Zillia 2. I still don't think it was a bad game. It was still a good game, but it was not near as good as its predecessor. Yo, my Demon Fang strat worked right there. Not bad, not bad. Goodbye.
Get toasty. Burn strike. Right. Next one. Already on.
But anyways, yeah. Just not,
Got your name on him.
What? Oh, he went Double. Not that big of a fan of Zillia 2 compared to Zillia 1. I feel like they really, they lost a lot of what made Zillia great.
Lightning Tiger Blade. Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
Mine. We are almost at a... Wait. I thought there was a campfire right here. Oh, there's a campfire slightly past it. We might need to use an orange gel. If we have a fight coming up, like a mini-boss or something, we might need to orange gel during the fight.
The stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
How can you tell that by smell? Oh, we're good, actually, because there's a healing thing here. Perfect. Wait, what did you say? The forest has never belonged to people, not in days past and not now. Only stop to rest when you're absolutely sure it's safe. All right. Yo, we got 9,000 gold? When did that happen? What the heck? We don't have anything specific to sell, though. 3,000 HP to all allies? That's ridiculous. Got a surplus of any materials we want to sell. Can I set it to, like... acquired? Can I set it to, like, how many I own? I want to, like, just look at the ones that I have a lot of and consider selling them. It doesn't seem like that's an option. Can set it to acquired, which I guess is the things you've most recently gotten, which is, that's decent. If you're trying to sell right after you fought enemies and therefore just got a bunch of stuff. Acquired seems, close enough to what I want. This is the most gold I've had this entire playthrough. Yo, we're loaded on peach gels. Give me 3 more life bottles. And you know what? We're good on gold right now. I'm gonna take this opportunity to buy 1 orange gel. I feel like whenever we have a surplus of gold, we should just buy an orange gel and be content with that, even if we don't end up using it. Oh, I can manage the ranch from here? Oh, that's so useful. Thank you, video game. Oh, that's insane. 15 beef. That's insanely useful. Well, let's do chickens next. And I'm just gonna do fattening feed because it's cheaper. And I don't really care if it takes a while for the farm to get done. I don't feel like I'm like, oh, I need to get more meat right now. You know what I mean? All right, heal me up, please. Let's see what we got here.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cislodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Oh my goodness. Zacarania! Oh, he's got a bunch of weak points for his... Oh, I understand what this boss fight is gonna be like.
I got you.
What? The enemy is over there.
Do you punch this?
Glacial
I gotta dodge there? Oh, okay, I understand now. I understand it. And then the limb goes down and has to rest. Okay.
Blended blast!
You're mine. Air thrust.
Rising
Glacial
falcon!
spear. Here's the air.
I can't get close enough
Ow.
to hit the main body.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
Working on it. Been working on it for a while.
Air thrust lancer.
This one's
Oh, you don't spawn that where your tentacle is. You spawn it where I am. Okay. I didn't realize that's how that attack worked. Hey, guys. Stop standing in the... I didn't see the green growing on that one. That one's on me.
Glacial spear.
That's what I get for speaking up. Hey, you want to hit us with a AoE heal or something? Me and Rinwell could both use some healing. Oh, I broke one. Nice.
In the wind.
All right, we just got to break all three, I guess, and then hopefully they don't go back. The main body is taking damage as we heard. It's like its main health bar is going down. Okay. So it's not like hitting these only gives us a chance to hit it and then whatever. Hey, get down. I want heals. Thank you. I gotta get up high.
You're finished!
Stay away from that. Hopefully it aims for me and I can lead it away from the other AI. 4 in a row. All right, 4 each time it looks like. Wow, hit it. Hey, check this out. Burn, baby.
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Dance in the wind. Freeze lancer.
We're getting it. All right. I was worried this was gonna be like insanely annoying at first to break these limbs, but it actually seems not too bad. It seems very reasonable to break these.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry.
Two more. It's gonna be at like half health by the time we break all these as well, which is very nice. Hey, burn. Oh, and it's spawning enemies now that I've broken so many limbs. That's gonna be a problem. If I see an art casting thing, I need to use Rinwell immediately. I saw the thing at the last second, and I got the counter timing on it twice. Yo, I'm building myself up.
That's my cue.
Building myself up a Mystic Art here. Your stalagmite means nothing to me. Oh, arts, you say? Dibs. Thank you. Let's try and kill these guys really quickly. They are, don't want them to stockpile too much. Holy God, I didn't see the tentacle coming down. I didn't see the tentacle coming down on me. I'll life bottle on that one.
I'll bring you back from death.
Oh, I timed that really poorly. She started using Resurrection. That's my B. Oh, I think she got hit out of it. No, never mind. I think she cast it. I don't think it took CP, though. I can't tell. Hopefully it didn't take CP after we, Oh, healing. Thank you.
Here I go.
Hey, Shion. Whoops. Treat yourself, girl. To a peach gem.
Stay away from my friend.
Oh, Shion went down before she peach Joe? Come on, Shion.
A new lease on
There are too many of these things.
Try harder. My turn.
Nice. They keep casting stalagmite. Alright, if they cast again, I'm ready to steal it. Good. How have I not? I've gotten so many perfect dodges. How have I? Oh, that was her art. I thought that I was about to get hit by a stalagmite. How have I not gotten into overlimit yet?
This isn't looking good.
Ow. Oh, I was just about to ask for heals. Thank you. He's only got this one limb left. That's very good.
Shame you're not like that all the time.
Yo, break that thing.
Tip-top form.
Break this. Nice. Oh, you're like almost dead now. Shoot it down.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Please die. Excuse me, sir.
See what I can do.
Coming up. Oh, I need my normal attacks back. Oh, it spawned back the limbs? Oh, you just spawn them back, huh? Oh, but I can't aim at the limbs anymore. Okay. I have to finish you off by attacking the main body now. I'm gonna get really dangerous and try and time this. Too late. Nope, too late. I was hoping I would get into, if I got a perfect dodge, I would get into my form change. Into my overlimit, I mean. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Sir, I am in desperate need of a, whatchamacallit, Mystic Art to finish you off. Well, honestly, at this point, I don't need the Mystic Art. I think we've got this under wraps. Under wraps, words. Oh, he's about to hit me. No, wait, what is he doing? Hey, finish him. I said die?
Astral energy.
Say no more. Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
Ooh, Law noticed something. Are we being followed?
I think I'm getting stronger.
All right, that was a neat boss
I
fight.
hate camping out.
Someone in chat said that their AI played stupid and attacked different tentacles the whole fight and made it like twice as or 10 times as long. That sucks, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. It worked well for me though. That was a neat boss fight. Got a little rough when those extra enemies came in, but we handled it well. Didn't lose too many items, thankfully. I do like that boss made us use aerial combat a little bit more. Most of the bosses we fought haven't been like very aerial focused. They've all been grounded, so it's nice to have an enemy that is a boss that isn't even necessarily a flying enemy, but still is like, hey, you got to do some aerial combat. I like it. Let's camp.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
Yeah, everyone
You
in chat
scared
is
of
talking
starting a
to.
fire. As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Yeah. A lot of people in chat talking about Ganabelt again, and basically, I'm glad to see basically everyone saying Ganabelt sucked. That fight was like way too difficult for where it was. I do still really feel like the Ganabelt fight would have been fine if they had just toned down Indignation or toned down the clones. One or the other. Make Indignation do less damage when he gets it off, or make it where you can make it do like half damage by beating the clones, and then make the clones easier to beat. It was just the clones were way too much for sure. Indignation was one thing, but the clones on top of it was just like, this is stupid. Yeah, the clones definitely had way too much health. There were so many things they could have toned down just a little bit to make that fight more manageable. Making the clones have less health would have been a big help as well. Making Indignation do less damage. Maybe making it where he only makes one clone to help him fight instead of friggin' 3. Plenty of things could have been done differently that I think would have made that a better fight at large. What does the omelet do? Defense up, not bad. But I can't like have anyone specific make it. Well, actually, that doesn't really matter. I don't need to have anyone specific make stuff right now. I mean, it gives the extra effect or whatever if someone specific does it, but I don't really need that at the moment. Just give me this 12-minute defense up. Oh, we can have this conversation with Shion at last. Let's do it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, The doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
I'm now closer to Shion.
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
This woman never stops feasting. I respect it.
Morning. Ready to head out?
Indeed. Forests never belong to people, yada yada yada. Did I need to manage the ranch, you said? No, we already did that before. Oh, there are mice! There are mice all up in the chicken places. What are my cats doing? Nah, whatever. I'm not gonna go back and deal. I assume I would have to go back to where they are to deal with the mice. I don't know how. I'm not gonna do that right now. Now that we're doing a bit better on money, we should probably look at making better weapons. Oh, this enhances fire. Very good. Significant damage up, 30 damage and then 24 magic. I assume that's magic damage or element damage? I don't know how that works exactly. I don't use magic, so it must be element damage? I don't know if there's a different magic attack stat and a physical attack stat, or if it just comes down to elemental or not. Penetration plus 18 is very nice, especially considering how low my penetration stat is. Well, actually, my penetration stat is, like, not low, except compared to, this guy. Oh, we got the Inferno Fang we needed. I should definitely make this for you, for sure. We need to craft more stuff to get, the unlocks, to get that skill unlock for, or the title unlock for Alphen. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get the Flare Claw. I don't have the clay fragments for the Innocent Lily yet. That's such a big boost. I hope we can get some clay fragments soon. I think I'm just gonna hold you. Yeah, you're on Ignis Roar, which is the Blackthorn is only 1 up from. That's 30 to everything, though. And I do need to craft more stuff. But also, if I'm gonna get the Innocent Lily as soon as I get 2 more clay fragments, I don't want to spend 1,500 on this and then 2,000 on this, like, shortly after. I definitely want to get Silver Sword the Owl. Need Astral Mass. Could make Nature's Beauty. That's 2 tiers higher than the current thing. That's a pretty big buff. I think I'm just gonna leave Shion and Rinwell as they are for now, and we'll look at, I can sell this. We'll look at the girls getting new stuff later. That should be good for now. Thank you.
How well balanced this thing is.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a...
Your Fire Sword arts are fire attributed elemental arts? Yeah. I don't think Fire Claw enhances the blazing. Oh, you were telling someone in chat. Yeah. I asked chat about this before. Enhancing fire arts enhances the blazing sword combos. Unless everyone in chat who's told me that has been wrong, but I believe multiple people have told me that's how it works.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
I meant to look at this. Oh, okay, cool. It's already... I wanted to make sure that my, my sword still showed the sick black one instead of the new sword I got. Honestly, the red doesn't match your outfit that great, but I do like the look of these gauntlets. I'm just gonna leave you on them, to be honest. What if we gave Law sunglasses? I like the butterfly book better. All right, cool. Wait, what level is everyone? Oh, we're all level 20. Rinwell is super behind experience-wise. Shion is ahead. I don't understand how, but they are.